Did you know that dry scalp interferes with our hair growth? A dry scalp means that our hair follicles are not getting the right nutrients for our hair to grow. Now, what causes a dry scalp? What leads to a dry scalp? What are the symptoms of a dry scalp? And how can we solve this problem? Welcome to my channel. My name is Flongogi, and let's solve this dry scalp issue together. Now, going to point number one. What causes dry scalp? Okay, using harsh products on our hair and on our scalp. Be it shampoos, be it leave-in treatments, any product we use on our hair, if it's harsh, if it has chemicals, if it has those minerals, that will dry our scalp, definitely. Now, the other thing that causes dry scalp is overwashing our hair and our scalp. When you overwash your hair, what you do is you strip off the important nutrients on your scalp. And so your scalp is exposed and left without any nutrients for hair to grow. Point number three, neglecting and skipping our hair routines. How does that cause our scalp to get dry? Now, when you neglect moisturizing your scalp, when you neglect washing your scalp, that will lead to dryness of your scalp. And that will definitely lead to other scalp issues that will later lead to hair loss. Okay? Now, if you moisturize your hair twice a week, please follow that routine, because if you skip that routine, your scalp will get dry. If you're supposed to wash your hair after 2 weeks or a month, please stick to that routine, because if you do not do so, what will happen is you will have the accumulation of what? Accumulation of dirt on your scalp. And definitely that will lead to dry scalp and the dandruff and all those scalp infections. The other cause of dry scalp is underlying health issues, right? Yeah, if you have skin allergies, okay, due to the environmental changes, like for me, I had skin allergies due to, dust. When it's very hot, I would scratch my scalp. When it's very cold, I would sneeze, and the allergies will, lead to me scratching my scalp. Now, if you have dehydration, we are talking about your inner health. If you're not hydrated, if you're dehydrated, your scalp is definitely dehydrated. So, what point are we picking here? If you are healthy from the inside, your scalp will be healthy and your hair will grow and there will be no dryness in your scalp, right? Now, what are the symptoms of dry scalp? The first symptom you experience is hair thinning or hair loss. Because when your scalp is dry, you will experience the inching. And due to the hair follicles lacking the nutrients and your hair lacking the nutrients that it needs, your hair will get dry. If your scalp is dry, definitely your hair is dry. And so your hair will not be able to stand that environment because there is no moisture. And so you will experience hair thinning. The second symptom is flakes and dandruff leading to inching, right? If your scalp is dry, you will experience flaking and dandruff. Now, with the dandruff, what happens is you will scratch your scalp. And with that scratching, the scratching is that urge that you feel to scratch your scalp. And it does not stop. You only stop when you already do it. And that will lead to hair loss because you are stressing your scalp, you are causing inflammation on your scalp because of the scratching, soreness, tenderness, and all that will do what? Will lead to hair loss. Now, irritating scalp due to inching. Exactly. That is exactly what I touched on. When you scratch your scalp due to buildups and all that dirt, definitely you will have an irritating skin, an irritating scalp. Okay. Now, which oils are we supposed to use to heal this issue or this condition, right? Yeah, we are happy because we have a solution. We have oils that we can use on our scalp to solve this issue. Now, the oil number one is jojoba oil, right? Yeah, jojoba oil is a lightweight oil, right? It has that advantage, and it is a carrier oil. So it is very ideal for our hair and our scalp, right? Now, what jojoba oil does, it is almost the same as the natural sebum that we have on our scalp, right? So they almost resemble each other. So when you apply the jojoba oil on your hair, it acts like your own natural, natural, scalp sebum. And so it does the entire work of your balancing your scalp oil, natural oils, okay? And with jojoba oil, you don't experiencing the dryness of your scalp, and you don't experience oily the oily scalp, right? So this oil is ideal for the people with dry scalp and the oily scalp, right? Yeah, you can use jojoba oil if you have either of those scalp types, right? Now, the other thing about jojoba oil, the other advantage is it's lightweight oil, so it does not weigh down your microlocks. So you can apply it on your scalp, you can apply it on your hair strands, okay? It will be very safe, and your scalp will be in the same weight that they are, and your hair will be in the same weight that it has, even without oiling, right? And so that oil is very ideal even for moisturizing our hair, because it does not attract the lint, right? So it's very right for our hair. Now, the other oil that you can use on our scalp is the cenderwood essential oil. Now, essential oil means that the oil is highly concentrated. So, being highly concentrated means you can't use it directly on your scalp. You have to dilute the oil with the carrier oil. And so, these essential oils are very beneficial to our scalp, because these cenderwood oils, what it does is it balances scalp oil production, right? So if you have a dry scalp, when you apply this oil, it will help your scalp to 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 balance scalp oil production, right? The other point is it strengthens roots and stimulates growth. When you apply this oil on your scalp, what it will do is it will stimulate roots, the roots of your hair. It will stimulate and strengthen the roots. It will strengthen the roots of your hair, and it will stimulate hair growth. So you're hitting two birds with a single stone, right? This oil will help with the oil on your scalp, and it will help with the stimulation of the hair growth, right? The other advantage of cenderwood oil is reduces hair thinning. Okay, so when your scalp is okay, it's the oil is balanced, you don't have the flakes, okay, you have the right nutrients on your scalp. Now your hair will stop thinning using the cenderwood essential oil. Now, how are you supposed to use this oil? You apply these oils in the ratio of 2 to 1. Jojoba, 2 spoons, cenderwood essential oil, 1 spoon, because the cenderwood is essential, and so it's very highly concentrated. So you have to use the carrier oil, the jojoba oil. Now you mix the two oils together and mix it completely so it incorporates together, and then you apply on your scalp, okay? Now, how are you supposed to apply? How often are you supposed to apply this oil? Apply this oil twice a week consistently. Make sure you apply this oil twice per week consistently, because that consistency is what will lead to results. You can't apply an oil just once or twice and expect to see results. You have to be consistent, apply the first week, the second week, and then you will later start seeing the results. Okay, now make sure that after applying this oil, you follow with a gentle massage. You know, the massage helps in the absorption of the oil into your scalp. And the other thing the massage does, it stimulates the growth through blood circulation. When you massage your scalp gently, okay, the blood is very well supplied on your scalp, and so your hair will be, the growth will be stimulated. Okay, so you will start to see hair growth. Okay, now I'll put a link in the description so you can watch this video that I talked about, the oils that you can use, the oils that you can use on your sensitive, tender, those tender, inchy scalp, the oils that you're supposed to use if you have those conditions on your scalp. And you can watch that video and definitely solve that problem if you have that problem. Or you can share this video with a person you know who normally scratch her scalp every time, who is experiencing hair loss due to these hair conditions. Right now, talk to me in the comment section. Let me know if you've experienced dry scalp. Let me know the oils that you've been using, how you solved the problem, and let me know what you think about these oils. Okay, now please, if you haven't subscribed, do so. If you enjoyed this video, if it was helpful, please like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.